Hello again. In this particular video, we're going to talk about 3D printing and specifically about the benefits to the environment of using this technology. So many of us have heard about 3D printing. It's been covered in the news and it's in a lot of the magazine articles. 3D printing presents a couple of unique characteristics. The first is that it's very accurate and precise. So for those reasons, it's a technological step forward. However, it uses far less material, which is of a great benefit to the environment. 3D printing is what they call additive manufacturing. So layers of material are laid down sequentially to build up the product. But the material that's not used in the actual product can be recycled in the process. And this has a tremendous advantage. A traditional pair of foot orthotics generates about 4 pounds of waste. It's hard to believe, but consider that you have to take an impression or a cast of the patient. That uses material. You send that to the lab, usually by shipping it. So that's done using a cardboard box. And then plaster is poured into that cast, and then the orthotic is fabricated. Plastic or thermoplastic is vacuumed over the cast, and the excess material is trimmed away. At the end of that process, you have an orthotic that weighs about 1/4 pound, and you have about 4 pounds of waste in total. Now consider, that doesn't seem like a lot if you're making a couple of pairs for yourself, but if you're sending that work to a lab that's doing, as an example, 100 pairs a day, they're generating 400 pounds of waste. And over the course of a week, that's over 2,000 pounds. It's a ton of waste a week. That adds up and makes a big difference. 3D printing does generate some small amount of waste, about 1/3 pound per pair of orthotics. But that is less than 90% of what's done in comparison to the traditional manufacturing. So the same lab doing exclusively 3D printing that does 100 pairs a day will generate about 30 pounds of waste, or approximately 150 to 200 pounds of waste per week. That's a major difference. We use 3D printing at Hersco, and we generate this kind of a device. This is made using a HP, a Hewlett-Packard multi-fusion jet printer. The material we use is called PA11, which is based on a castor plant, castor oil. So it's a biodegradable thermoplastic, extremely resilient, has good ductility and many other properties that we seek in our foot orthotics. But we're using a process that generates less than 90% of the waste. For those reasons, we feel that 3D printing is the way forward. It will help sustain the planet, and it's beneficial to all of us, including the future generations, our children and our grandchildren. Hersco believes in this innovative technology, and we've made a commitment to future generations by investing in this important technology. If you have any questions on 3D printing, or you would like to see samples of the product, please feel free to give us a call. Thank you.